Hello everybody! Today we're going to be doing one of my favorite things, and it's way easier than you might expect. Making a candle. I'm going to be making a 12-ounce candle, but feel free to make whatever size you have the container for. I'm going to be using soy wax and also my new dye kit. I've never used it before, so this is a little experimental. I'm just going to add as much as I feel like is necessary as I go. You're also going to need a wick, unless you're planning on putting the candle on a candle warmer, in which case it isn't necessary. You'll need something to hold the wick in place when it's drying. I'm going to be using this ruler because it already has a hole in the center, so it's pretty easy. You'll also need a pot, water, something to stir with, something to warm the wax in, essential oils or scent oils, and any additives that you'd like to put in the candle. Some examples are glitter, coffee beans, sequins, or flowers. So I tend to estimate the amount of wax that I need for each candle. Usually if you fill the container with the wax, it'll be about half of what you're going to need. So I'm going to go ahead and melt the first half, then add the rest after. Bring the water to a boil and then put in the container filled with your wax. Once it's completely melted, I'm going to fill the container back up with wax and let that melt. Once it's boiled down, take it off and add your dye. Like I said, the dye is a learning process for me too, so it's going to be a matter of experimenting and finding what shade you like. Sometimes I'm kind of surprised by the color that I get at the end, but like I said, this is my first time trying these dyes, so I have high hopes. Today I'm making a green pine-scented candle, so I'm just going to put some in and hope for the best. Now I can add my scent, which is also experimental. I just do it until it smells strong enough. I'm sure there's a better procedure for this, but I've only been making candles for about a year or so, and I'm learning as I go. I ended up not making enough because I did not have enough soy wax. I just ran out completely actually, so I'm actually going to be doing it in a small 3-ounce container and then putting the extra just in a jar, which I'm going to melt down later and put into another small candle when I have one. So you can pour it into the container. Be careful not to let it splash up because it'll make the sides look messy if you do. Then you can put in any additives, but I want this to be simple, so I'm going to leave it as it is. I put the wick in, then put in my wick holder, and I will trim it down once it's cool. So now it's time to wait. I have a job interview to go to, so I'm going to check on the candle when I get back. So I just got back from what was supposed to be my interview, and it got canceled when I was 20 minutes into the drive, so it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So I'm going to cut this wick now. So I've been having this issue with my candles where they kind of like crack on the top. So this is what it looks like. I want it to be smooth, obviously, so it's a little annoying that it's doing that. I don't really know why, but I'm hoping that when I switch over to beeswax, which I just got in the mail, that won't happen anymore. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you guys. But it smells great. It looks cute from the side anyway. Yeah, that's the pretty simple way that you make a candle. And if you have like a bigger container to be melting the wax in, you can make them in bulk, which is probably what I'll do from now on once I get a candle pitcher or whatever they're called. But hope that was helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comments what kind of candles you make, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.